All right, you've finished up your semester and it's time, after cleaning up your grade book, ensuring that all of your zero fills are done, we're going to go in and we are going to drop the lowest score. Now, unfortunately, there's not a way to do this automatically or like a quick and easy way. You just have to go line by line, category by category to be able to drop the lowest score for each category for the semester. Now, one thing that I would recommend is that you actually start by setting your grade book to sort by category. Either one of these is fine by due date, either the latest first or the latest last. And what this will do is it will group all of the ones from the same category together so that it's easier for you to find the lowest one in that category for each student. So I'm going to look through here and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now keep it, your scrolling is right here. We're going to use Lieutenant Colonel Doremus as an example. And all of these, the gradebook is actually set up so that the categories are color coded. So we are looking right now at everything that is this light, kind of whitish, light yellow color to find the lowest score. And I can already tell you there's not going to be a low. Let's see. All right, so this is an extra credit. This one is a 0. So if I wanted to drop, a 0 is going to be the lowest, whether there's one or there's multiple. To drop it, then I would click on it and I would type in the special category EX, and I'll show you in just a minute where those special notations are if you're not sure which ones they are. But the EX is exempt, so that's what you do to drop this score. And once I've done this, then you can see the grade went up. His overall average went up a few points because this particular grade is no longer factored in. So I'm actually going to put this back. And then so you can do that for each category. So you would go along and no, I don't need to look at the white ones any longer. I would go through here, and here we have an office hour check that is a 40. So if I want to exempt this one, then I could put a check mark here, and you'll see that his score went up pretty dramatically here. Now I can also, this one was actually 100. I put the 40 in there so you could see what happens. And so putting 100 and exempting it does the same thing, but you would do this for each category. So you see I'm in the blue category now. So I would scroll along and I would find, now we're in a pink category, so I would go through and I would find the lowest one in that category. So those are all the categories that are in this particular grade book. Whether you have 3 categories or 4 categories, you're going to find the lowest grade in each category and you're going to type in the EX. Now if you want to see all of the categories or the special notations that you can use in your gradebook that are already set up, you can look in your Manage Gradebook. Let me come back to that again. You're going to click on Manage Gradebook, and then you're going to go to Gradebook Settings. And then this tab right here, Special Score Notations. This is, you can see these are already set up. The EX is a dropped score, and that means you're telling it to ignore that score. So if you are looking for some others that you could potentially use, then you see there is an okay for a student that maybe comes in a couple of weeks late and you want to assess them out. They take a test and they're assessed out of some things. If you have an audit student, you can use that. And pending resubmission, this one functions essentially the same way as a 0 would. And again, this really gets the student's attention and impacts their grade so that they know they better get that back in there. But they see the PR in the grade book, so they know this is something that requires their attention. And WD if you want to keep that in there for students who have withdrawn. So just a quick overview of some of the special notations. as you are finishing up your grade book and dropping those lowest scores.